Hello students, myself Dr. Rajeshwari HV, working as an assistant professor in chemistry, JSS Arts, Science and Commerce College, Gokak. This is my fifth video on the chapter Chemical Energetics and Ionic Equilibrium, Unit 1. In this video, let us understand the topics concept of standard state and enthalpy of formations and enthalpy of reaction. First of all, let us know what is a standard state. In chemistry, we make use this word frequently. The standard state is a state of material that defines the set of conditions. So I have listed three conditions here. The first condition is the pure gas at exactly 1 atmospheric pressure. The pressure of the pure gas, if it is 1 atmospheric, and the pure solid or liquid in its most stable form at exactly 1 atmospheric pressure and temperature of 298 Kelvin. So, and the 1 atmospheric pressure and the temperature of 298 Kelvin is always said to be a standard state or standard condition. And the third condition is if the substance is in a solution form, then we have to maintain the concentration of 1 molar, then this is known as a standard state. If you maintain the concentration of the solution exactly 1 molar, then it is said to be a standard state. Well, if the question is asked, what is a standard state? What is your answer? The standard state of a substance at a specified temperature, that is 298 Kelvin, is in its pure form at 1 atmospheric pressure is said to be standard state. If you maintain the temperature 298 Kelvin and the pressure of 1 atmosphere, then this state is known as a standard state. Well, we have understood what is the standard state. Now the next question arises is why we have to, what is the application of the standard state? So the white tin which is on the left hand side, there are two colored tins. Left hand side we have the white tin and the right hand side we have the black colored tin. So the white tin on the left hand side is the most stable allotrope of the tin, and it is used as its standard state for thermodynamic calculations. The white tin is frequently used in the calculation of heat capacities of the different substances. And even the graphite is the most stable state of the carbon and is used in thermochemistry to define the heat of formations of the compounds. So we'll understand in the future topic what is the meaning of heat of formation. Well, so with this we have understood what is a standard state, and I have also mentioned the few applications of the standard state. Now, with this, let us understand the second topic, that is heat or enthalpy of formation or standard enthalpy of formation. So, what is enthalpy? Enthalpy is represented using the symbol capital H. We know that it is one of the important thermodynamic property. It is defined as total heat content of the system. Enthalpy otherwise is also known as heat. That is why enthalpy of formation, we can either say it is enthalpy of formation or heat of formation. And what is heat of formation? Let us define enthalpy of formation or heat of formation. The change in enthalpy that takes place when 1 mole of the compound is formed from its elements. This is the simple definition of enthalpy of formation. So, there are two important things you should know here. The change in enthalpy that takes place when 1 mole of the compound is formed from its elements. What is a compound? A compound is a chemical substance which is composed of more than one element. Atoms of more than one element is known as a compound. What is an element? Element is a pure substance consisting only one type of atoms. So now hope you could understand the definition of enthalpy of formation more clearly. Say for example, compound carbon dioxide is a compound, H2O is a compound. If you take elements as an example, the pure oxygen is an element and H2 is an element, carbon is an element. Okay. So what is enthalpy of formation? The change in enthalpy that takes place when 1 mole of the compound is formed from its elements. Now it is denoted using the symbol delta H subscript F, where F stands for the formation and delta H is change in enthalpy or change in heat. So with this, let us understand what is standard enthalpy of formation. Well, students, we already know what is a standard state. So what is a standard state? If you maintain the standard temperature of 298 Kelvin and the pressure of 1 atmosphere, then we call it as a standard state. Now, the same case, we can understand what is standard enthalpy of formation. During enthalpy of formation, if you maintain the standard state, then we call it as standard enthalpy of formation. Now, let us define a standard enthalpy of formation. The change in enthalpy that takes place or that occurs when 1 mole of the compound is formed from its elements being in their standard states, that is temperature of 298 Kelvin and the pressure of 1 atmospheric pressure. Well, it is denoted using the symbol delta H naught subscript F. So with this, students, we have understood what is heat or enthalpy of formation and standard enthalpy of formation. So this will be a 2-box question asked in the examination. Define what is enthalpy of formation, or otherwise it is also known as heat of formation, and what is standard enthalpy of formation. Well, students, a few thermochemical reactions have been listed here, and these are the examples for standard enthalpy of formation. And see the first example, the formation of carbon dioxide from the graphite. So carbon and oxygen is in the element form, and these two reacts to give carbon dioxide, and standard enthalpy of formation, that is enthalpy of formation, is found to be minus 24.0 kilocalories. So it's which suits the definition. The elements, carbon is an element, oxygen is an element, and carbon dioxide is a compound here. 1 mole of the carbon dioxide is formed from the pure elements carbon and the oxygen. And remember, whenever we represent the thermochemical equation, it should be the balanced chemical equation, and the states, the physical states of the products and the reactants should be mentioned in the reaction, as well as the heat change in the reaction should be given in kilocalories. So go to the second example. In the second example, the graphite combines with a hydrogen gas to give ethane gas, and standard enthalpy of formation is found to be plus 53.14 kilocalories, and similar examples have been listed here. So we could go to the third example. There is formation of 2 moles of HCl gas, and which requires minus 44.0 kilocalories, and for 1 mole of HCl gas, formation of 1 mole of HCl gas, then the standard enthalpy of formation is found to be minus 22.0 kilocalories. And the very important thing you have to note down is standard enthalpies of formation are always given in the units kilojoules per mole or kilocalories per mole of the compound formed. Now let us understand what is heat or enthalpy of reaction. There is a difference between enthalpy of formation and enthalpy of the reaction. Now let us understand what is enthalpy of reaction. Enthalpy of reaction, the heat of reaction is simply the amount of heat absorbed or evolved in a reaction at constant temperature and pressure. Well, students, we come across different types of reactions in chemistry. Broadly, we can classify that into exothermic and endothermic reactions. So what are endothermic reactions? These are the reactions where the heat is absorbed during the reaction, and exothermic reaction, the heat is liberated. So in any chemical reaction, there will be heat change. Either the heat is absorbed or evolved in the reaction at constant temperature and pressure. So the value depends on the number of moles of reactants which have to react in a given chemical reaction. So the heat absorbed and evolved in any chemical reaction depends on the number of moles of reactants which have reacted in a given chemical reaction. So with this, let us define what is enthalpy of reaction. What is enthalpy of reaction? It is the amount of heat absorbed or evolved in a chemical reaction when the number of moles of reactants as represented by the balanced chemical equation change completely. An example is illustrated here. The formation of carbon dioxide from carbon monoxide and oxygen. The 1 mole of carbon dioxide is formed by the reaction between carbon monoxide and oxygen, and the enthalpy of reaction is represented using only delta H. Okay, whereas the enthalpy of formation is delta H subscript F. The subscript is not written here, only delta H is written. If you write only delta H, then it is known as enthalpy of reaction, which is found to be minus 284.5 kilojoules. So this heat change accompanying in any chemical reaction taking place at 298 Kelvin and 1 atmospheric pressure, then it is called standard heat change or standard enthalpy of reaction. Okay. So we have two terms here. One is delta H naught and delta H. What is delta H? Delta H is simply enthalpy of reaction, whereas delta H naught is standard enthalpy of reaction. If you maintain the standard conditions like 298 Kelvin and the pressure of 1 atmosphere, then we call it as standard enthalpy of reaction. So with this, let us understand the application of standard heat of reaction and standard heat of formation. We can calculate the standard heat of reaction using the standard heat of formation. What is standard heat of reaction? Delta H naught is standard heat of reaction and delta H naught subscript F is standard heat of formation. So standard heat of reaction is always equal to standard heat of formation of products minus the standard heat of formation of reactants. Well, we know that in any reaction, so we have reactants and reactants will react to give the products. That's why the standard heat of reaction is always equal to, it is given by the expression total heat of formation of products minus the total heat of formation of the reactants, heat or enthalpy, either we can use. So the expression is reduced here. Delta H naught, that is standard heat of reaction, is equal to standard heat of formation of products and standard heat of formation of reactants. So with this, what we can understand is, using standard heat of formation, we can calculate standard heat of any chemical reaction. So let us consider a general equation. A plus B reacts to give C plus D. The number of moles have been written in small a, small letters, that is small a, small b, small c will be the number of moles here. The standard heat of reaction is, we know that it is given by the equation that is delta H naught is equal to delta H naught of subscript F, that is standard heat of formation of products minus standard heat of formation of reactants. Let us apply this equation to our reaction, that is A plus B reacts to give C plus D. So now we always write products minus reactants. So product is C and D here. We have C moles of product C, that's why C is written here. C into standard heat of formation of the product C is written here. Then standard heat of formation of product D plus, okay, C plus D is added here. So the product is C and D here. So according to the equation, standard heat of formation of products, C and D are the products here, and along with the standard heat of formation of products, the number of moles should be written here. We have C moles of product C, small c is number of moles, and small d is number of moles of product D. So next minus standard heat of formation of products, that is A and B. So that should be multiplied by the number of moles, that is small a and small b, are the number of moles of product reactant A and B. So this is the general form for expressing the standard heat of the reaction. Now let us understand this with an example. Let us calculate standard heat of reaction, that is delta H naught, from standard heat of formation. An example is given here, a balanced chemical equation, that is formation of 2 moles of carbon dioxide from 2 moles of carbon monoxide and 1 mole of oxygen has been utilized here. Let us find out how to calculate standard heat of formation. So first we have to find out the standard heat of formation of reactants only. So this is the stepwise calculation. Now look into our reaction. Which are the reactants here? 2 moles of carbon monoxide and 1 mole of oxygen is our reactant. So accordingly it is written here 2 moles of carbon monoxide multiplied by standard heat of formation of carbon monoxide plus we have 1 mole of oxygen. So 1 mole of oxygen multiplied by standard heat of formation of oxygen. So according to the data, so standard heat of formation of the carbon monoxide is found to be minus 110.5 kilojoules, whereas the standard heat of formation of oxygen is 0 because it's an element, so it is 0. So we have to divide the standard heat of formation by the number of moles, that is 2 mole of carbon monoxide gas. In both the cases, standard heat of formation is divided by the number of moles because we have to cancel the number of moles here. So the equation reduces to, if you cancel out the similar terms, then the answer is equal to minus 221.0 kilojoules. Now similarly we have to calculate standard heat of formation of the products. So we could see here, see which are the product here. The 2 moles of carbon dioxide is a product. So 2 moles of carbon dioxide multiplied by standard heat of formation of carbon dioxide is found to be minus 393 kilojoules. So that should be divided by 1 mole of carbon dioxide to cancel out the units mole here. So minus 393.5 kilojoules multiplied by 2 will give minus 787.0 kilojoules. So with this we have calculated standard heat of formation of reactants and products. So remember students, to take into account the number of moles of each reactant and product is very important. So when you calculate the standard heat of formation of products and reactants, so we have to consider the number of moles of each reactant and the product. It should be multiplied by the number of moles. Then let us find out the final expression, that is we have to calculate standard heat of reaction. What is the expression we have to make use? That is standard heat of formation of products minus standard heat of formation of reactants. So we have calculated both. So substitute the values, that is minus 787.0 kilojoules minus of minus 221.0 kilojoules. That will come out with the answer. If you solve it, it will come out with the answer minus 566.0 kilojoules. So well students, we have understood what is a standard state, what is standard heat of formation and what is standard heat of reaction as well. Let us come to the examination corner. So these are the possible questions that can be asked in the examination. First one, define standard heat of formation. So define with an example. Define standard heat of reaction. You have to illustrate the definitions with the example always. And what is a standard state? So these are all the 2 marks question. And the problem is also given here. Calculate standard heat of formation of the reaction. The reactant is carbon dioxide and hydrogen gas, and the product is carbon monoxide and H2O. The standard heat of formation of the products and reactants are given here. You have to use the appropriate formula and solve it. So Thank you.